Dr. Umar Johnson is at it again. Now he's talking about, last week he was talking about donating $500 to the King Kong of consciousness, right? And when the ladies donate the $500, they'll get to go on a date, a restaurant of their choice, to have lunch or dinner with Umar Johnson in Delaware. And the $500 was to the FDG Academy. You didn't have to pay. He's going to pay for the meal. You just have to send a $500 donation to the school. Now, he asked for these donations while all of the controversy was coming out with the school, where he owes all this back, set thousands and thousands of dollars in back payments to the FDG Academy school, while at the same time collected almost $2 million, right? So he has a whole bunch of people coming out against him. And Umar Johnson, he doesn't waver. His ego is so inflated, he doesn't care what you think about him. He's now on to something else. Because remember, he tried to run interference. He knew that this was coming down the pipe. So he got out in front of it and said, hey, they froze my accounts. I don't have access to the money. So right after he did that, here they come with the money, that the back taxes and stuff, and all the money that he owes, and saying they can put a lien and want to take the schools, right? So he got out in front of that to keep himself, I guess, safe to some of his followers, right? Then he came out with the $500 donations from the women, right? Now he's having a dating show or something he wants to do with women. Now, he wants to give women advice. He wants to have these conversations with black women, right? Black women forever, snow bunnies never. But this guy isn't in a relationship. He just was on, this is the same guy that was just online talking about how women inside smell. This is the same guy who created two single houses, made two single mamas, but be the same one to come out here and want to lecture black men about relationships. This guy has no shame. He's online now talking like this.
I just wanted to come on here right now to clarify the Date with the Doctor reality show. I want all my African queens to listen up. The Date with the Doctor reality show is really a conversation platform. It is a conversation platform where black women and I will exchange views and opinions on various issues affecting the world, the African race, and black women in particular. It will be a platform where black women can expose their brand, their business, and influence the culture of black women and influence the culture for black women. This is going to be an uplifting reality show. There will be no nonsense. It's going to be clean and it's going to be classy. I'm calling it a Date with the Doctor because that is going to be the ambiance. That's going to be the context. That's going to be the background. It's not a real date. Let me say this again. I am not looking for a wife. The ancestors will send them to me when the time is right. Black women, you cannot be a candidate on my show unless you are an entrepreneur of some kind. I don't care if you sell cookies. I don't care if you sell candles. I don't care if you sell perfumes. I don't care if you do massages, if you have a restaurant. I don't care if you do mail order. You must be an entrepreneur because I want black women to become entrepreneurs so we can target this homelessness, reduce this prostitution, and all of these other unhealthy careers black women are getting involved in because they don't have enough income. No, there can be no snow bunnies on the Date with the Doctor. You must be all natural from head to toe. Your hair must be natural. Your eyelashes must be natural. Your eye color must be natural. Do you hear me, black women? No weaves, no perms, no processed hair. No fake breasts, no fake flat stomachs. There's a Puerto Rican African, if there's a Cuban African, if there's a Dominican African, if there's a mixed race African who identifies as a black woman on a full-time basis, yes, you can be on a Date with the Doctor. But there will be no rice. There will be no ice. There will be no spice. There will be no sand. And there will be no salsa.
This guy is so funny, and he's a master at knowing how to manipulate the minds of women and talk and making love to their ears, telling them the things that they want to hear so he can lure them into his web. And he's saying that these are only professional women. He wants to create a stage for professional women. They have to be natural boobs, natural booty, natural hair. They have to be black. And he's telling them that all the attention is on you. We're not looking for Susie, Ming Lee, Miss Hernandez. We're not looking for none of them. We're looking for black women. And we're gonna put you out in front on stage. We want professionals. We want to boost up black women again, making money in the community, right? And he wants to do that because he knows that black women is the biggest donors. They're gonna donate and fund his lifestyle. He doesn't care nothing about the brothers. He cares everything about the women because he knows that the women are the most gullible enough to actually give you money and not hold you accountable to certain things when you tell them what they want to hear. When you tell them what they want to hear. And this is how he's been able to infiltrate for so long. And I just hope that the sisters wake up finally and get this guy out of here and hold him accountable. He knows he can't come to the brothers. We ain't having it no more. And that's why he's doing what he's doing. He's a master manipulator. But y'all remember when he called the sisters out, right, and exposed some of the bad things. Like in the black community, black women do bad things just as much as black men do. We all dysfunctional. We do a lot of great things. We do a lot of bad things. I keep telling you guys, I'm not pro-black man or woman. I'm pro-black community and what's right. Remember when he called out black women for this on that show when he was in Australia? Check this out.
Dreams, and
No,
he
y'all
wants me
been
to
dating
fund
for
it.
about 2 years. You like him. There might even be some love there. And he's saying
There might be
invest
some
in
love
me.
there is crazy. There has to be some love there.
Let's say there
There
is.
has to be a future there. And I think that's what I'm saying. Context matters. If I see myself
But
with this
you didn't
man,
answer the question. Let's say
Yeah.
all those things are there. Will you financially invest in him? Be honest, my queen. They already answered for you. They said hell to the nizzo.
yeah. Look,
Why not, though? Why do you have a problem with that? Given the atmosphere of racism and economic oppression that black men suffer in Australia, why would you have a
but what
problem
are black
investing
men
in your
subject
king?
to that women are not? We're
Say that
going through
again.
the same thing.
True, but it operates differently. The racism against black men is significantly more aggressive than the racism against black women. Now, I don't want to get into an oppression Olympics because I agree with you. We all suffer and we suffer together. But a man's primary responsibility is to be a provider. And we don't feel adequate as men when we can't provide. So your king, who you love, who you've been dating for 2 or 3 years, is saying, baby, invest in me for these 18 to 24 months. And I promise you I will cross that finish line. You're still reluctant.
I'm
Why?
reluctant. I'm reluctant. As my husband, if we were married and something like that happened, of course, I would be open to doing that.
But would you be open to even marrying him if he was not the provider you needed him to be? He's saying, help me level up so can become the person you want to marry. He's asking you to help him level up.
I think.
Let me tell you why you're reluctant. And I don't have a problem with your reluctance, but I want to explain something.
Okay.
And I want all my young sisters to hear me. A big difference between the snow bunny and the African queen is the snow bunny will find a black man in progress. She will find him on the job. She will find him on the university. And that snow bunny will see a black man with potential and she will invest in him. She will help him level up. And then when the sisters see him 5 years ago, 5 years later, he's a millionaire. And the sisters say, look at that sellout. He went and got a white girl. But guess what? When he was looking for a sister to help him level up, to invest in him, none of them wanted it. You know why? Too many black women want a finished product. Black women have to, stay with me. Black women have to stop expecting men to be a finished product. It's harder on us. Help him level up. Stay with me. Help him level up and become what you need him to be. Because the big reason why these snow bunnies are running off with black men is they're meeting them when they have nothing, but they believe in their vision. And black women are waiting for him to cross the finish line. And by the time he crosses the finish line, the snow bunny done snatched him already.
Now, this is the same guy that's backed up and finances with the school while collecting money. But this is the same guy that's had beefs with his dad online. He has beef with his daughter online. He has beef with the conscious stripper online. He said he met with Sukiana, right? He said all kinds of questionable things. He's not trustworthy. He been collecting money. But this the same guy, right, that big up black women. But then when he goes on to the show, he says that, right, this is the thing. I agreed to a certain extent on what he said in the video, right? Where he said that the W woman to find a black man while he's in his potential. And she'll stay with him. Now, I want my sisters to stay with me because I ain't Umar. I'm a teacher. Now, y'all know how I teach. I'm going to break this down, right? Because I teach this stuff on my channel all the time, right? This W woman or non-black woman to find this black man in his potential. Now, mind you, they're not operating from the trauma that black Americans go through. So it's not, so the assessment is not fair. The problem is, and I'm speaking as a father, I'm speaking as a brother, I'm speaking as an uncle of all these things to black women in my community, right? The problem is black women do invest in black men. Black women do sacrifice for black men. They've been doing it forever. The problem in modern times is a lot of our sisters pick the wrong man to do it for. Right? Where as a father or a brother, I'm like, why you with this dude? We have to, as black people, we have to start taking inventory of what we deem sexy or what we deem decent or what we think is good for to us instead of for us. There's 1,000 men over here doing cartwheels, backflips, screaming with bull horns, but you don't want them. You're not willing to sacrifice and invest with that brother. You picking the wrong one. So that's where Umar's wrong. And he has, like, Umar has no street savvy. He just says stuff that he thinks sound decent, right? Where he's saying that Ming Lee or Meredith are investing in this black man, and then when you see him with this W woman, you say, oh, you sold out. No. The problem is our sisters is picking the wrong ones because the way we view masculinity in the black community. We view masculinity with how good you can SCX a person, or the head below the belly button and not the one above the neck. So a lot of our women pick the wrong. I'm qualified to make this statement. I'm married to a black woman for 25 years. I didn't make all these single moms running around. My record is pristine. I'm from the community. I know what I see. I'm a father to daughters. I'm an uncle to little girls, right? I'm a brother to sisters. I know the way our women pick their men. And we have to reevaluate the way our women have picked their men, right? But all that is based off of W supremacy and what they've done to our communities. The same way we pick our women, the same way what we think is decent as men, in the topic of the women invest in the community, right? There's so many women that go to work every day. You got men out here driving their cars, living in their home. They picking the wrong men. That's all it is. There's a lot of great black men that you can be with, that you can build with, that you can invest in. And when he get right, he take care of you for life. But they don't want that man. That's the issue. So Umar Johnson is full of crap when it comes to that. But now he wants to deviate from the school. He wants to go on to this new endeavor, right? To get your attention off of all the heat that he's been getting. And he's going here. But Umar Johnson is at it again, man. Y'all got to let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what y'all think. Leave your comments in the comment section, man. What's your opinion? So I disagree with him saying that black women won't invest in men. They will. They just invest in the wrong brothers a lot of times. That's all. And that's based off of conditioning of what we think is decent. But I'm going to cut this video short here. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.